as many games, better than 6,600 on hand. And in fact, tonight's number 6,751. I think the Big 12 needs to get used to the fact that these fans love to show up and show out for the Cats.
Oh, they love their Wildcats, and they love both men and women's teams, but I'll tell you, Adia's done a great job building this base.
Dew coming up with the steal, but gives it right back, and there goes Roseboro again. 17 points on the day.
She is quick and smart and takes advantage of every opportunity.
Lauren Swan, rather, gorgeous. Lauren with the pull-up J.
She's showing she can score a lot of different ways.
I love the swagger, man. She is not looking like a freshman at all.
No, not at all.
Out of Queens, New York, played at Long Island Lutheran, one of 3 freshies on this Cats roster. 4-star recruit, ranked 81st in the class of 24 by ESPN Hoop Girls. There goes Roseboro, gives it up. Tyler Jackson, no, and Rolfe skying for the rebound, then fell on the basketball jump ball, and the possession arrow is pointing at Arizona.
Okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, she just slipped right out of her hands. So fortunate to get that ball back.
Terrific activity, though, by Rolfe, and that has been a marker for her early on in this season.
And she's another freshman.
50-33 is the count. Arizona looking to improve to 2-0 here at home. This is a team that has made 4 straight trips to the NCAA tournament and wants to make that 5 this season. Shot clock low. Williams too strong. Rolfe is there.
Good rebound.
Mylene is worth her weight in gold when it comes to hustle.
She's a hustler, and you love that.
Williams, little show and go, and it's a 3-point play opportunity for the sophomore.
And that is with style. Look at that, kicked it back out. Smart, just reads defense. You look at this second effort here. We're watching this whole thing. Look at this play. And that's from that extra strength she gained in the off season. But you know what it does? It gives you confidence. And she'll get banged up, and because she's really not that tall, but her heart, my goodness, is as big as anyone's out here.
And the fitness, she can go and go and go. She's like the Energizer Bunny. Long, harassed and harangued. Bigovich gives it up to Roseboro, back to Long, and is whistled for steps. Good defense and closeout by Dew. I think all of that size was intimidating as she stands 6 foot 2 inches tall out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
I like that whole defensive sequence with Arizona. Good ball movement, good pressure. And there's Bill Brock on the court talking to his team. And I think, is this the biggest lead right now for Arizona at 20?
Yes, it is. Arizona winning this 4th quarter 5-2 as the clocks had to get situated and sorted.
Earlier foul on Tarleton was on number 6, not number 15. That's the first personal for number 6.
So personal foul whistled against Angela Bigovich as they clear up that paperwork, and we're back to play. Dew for 3. How about that? The first Wildcat basket for Montea Dew is a triple.
You know, I'm so happy for her. She's worked so hard. Look at that steal. I'm so happy for her.
Swan can't answer with the heat check 3 as Lauren was off the mark, so the Cats have to dig in on defense. Boy, Dew has put in the time and earned that basket.
And you can see her versatility. He didn't hesitate on that 3-point attempt.
7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Off the bounce. That ball won't fall for Alani Fluker, and I tell you what, this Arizona defense has had her on lock. She had 18 against UTEP, and Fluker can't find the basket. Turnover by the Cats. Willis will bring it back out. Good transition D, and then Swan just cherry picking. That's a hallmark for the Cats, the transition defense. Williams short on the three.
Fouls going against Arizona's number 13, Mylan Rolfe. Second personal, first team foul.
So it'll be Katarina Kanišević checking back in, number 34. Jada Williams will take a seat. Williams has been sensational. All 9 of her points coming here in the second half. She also has 4 dimes.
Yeah, Jada Williams has been instrumental, particularly in second half.
Willis for 3. Roseboro with the O-board. Oh, she is special. 19 points, the only player in double figures for the Texans, and she continues to put on a show.
Yeah, right hand, left hand, whatever they give her, she's finishing. She's taken this on herself.
Mylene Rolfe won't be denied at the 10.
I like that. I like that play, just going right to the elbow and going quick for Mylene Rolfe.
Largest lead of the day, 23 for Arizona. Let's see what Roseboro pulls out of her bag. She's in a Birkin tonight, Joan. Baseline jumper, Hoop wouldn't have it. Roseboro skying for the rebound and draws the foul.
Boy, she is a fantastic athlete, extremely quick and fast. Yeah, let's see this little play. Just a little handoff and said, see ya, I'm at the rim with 2 more points for the Wildcats.
Elise Tero-Ubiatis has checked back in, one of the captains for the Texans. And it'll be Roseboro, the straw that stirs their drink, inbounding. Sanford for 3. It's about the only thing that hasn't worked for her tonight. And Rolfe will bring it up. These freshmen are fearless. Swan tried to bounce it in to Ross. That one's picked off by Roseboro, and then Swan almost came up with the steal. Fluker had 18 points against UTEP and has been held in check. Just 2 points tonight, Joan.
She has, but the other, Roseboro came to play.
And another touch foul whistled against Arizona, this time against Swan. That's her first personal foul. And with that, we will take a timeout. Arizona rolling up 58-35 on ESPN+. Welcome back to Tucson, Arizona. Whatever Ariana Roseboro is having, I want some, Joan. After 2 points against UTEP, she has exploded for 19 against the Wildcats.
Well, she has shown up and showed out. I mean, she is playing fantastic. The senior is looking good here tonight for the Texans. And maybe she made it as her, just said, hey, I'm going to play. I didn't play as well the other night in the loss with UTEP, but she sure looks good tonight.
Much better offensive output from the Texans here in the second half, scoring 15 points in the third quarter, already with 10 points here in this fourth quarter with just under 5 minutes to go. In this first ever meeting between these two teams, this is probably one of the bigger crowds that the Texans have ever played in front of as well.
Yeah, it might be the biggest. I know they're going to University of Texas here in about a week or so. They have a tough schedule. I mean, that's good defense there. And they're going the other way. Said that was off the Texans.
Well, that's head coach Bill Brock. Iron sharpens iron.
Yep.
Assisted by associate head coach Jeff Golden. Monique Whaley-Briggs and Bryce Callip making up the rest of the staff. They're figuring it out, and they're going to have new digs to play in. There's a lot of excitement in Stephenville.
And Brea Cunningham is back in. Let's see if they can get her the ball where she likes it on the block.
Cunningham giving it up.
Texans possession.
And a jump ball is called on that block, and the possession arrow is pointing at Tarleton State.
We see Erin Tack in here in the first game for regulation for her.
Erin Tack, the junior forward out of Kelso, Washington. Offensive foul. I tell you what, Mylene Rolfe is putting on a defensive clinic, and you really don't see great defense from the European players when they come to the States, so she's a revelation.
She is, and you know what else she has?
That's her career. Inside to Cunningham. She's not going to miss from there. She has got 13 points to go along with 8 rebounds.
Yeah, she's gaining confidence every game.
Timeout, Tarleton State.
All right. Bill Brock wants to talk about it because that bucket was so easy for Cunningham. She started this season with a double-double, Joan. That's the second time in as many seasons she's opened with a double-double. Not a bad way to start the season if you're Brea Cunningham.
No, it's a great way to start the season. Excellent execution for out of bounds, and you can see Adia Barnes talking with the prime assistant Salva Copa. And this team, you know, right now they have a 25-point lead. They're playing better here this quarter, sharing the ball better. You know what I do like? I like the fact that Adia Barnes has confidence in her bench.
Yep.
And she knows she's going to need them down the stretch. Right now they're on a 12-2 run over the last 5 minutes.
And they've created 5 turnovers from the Texans. So their numbers continue to grow when it comes to points off turnovers. They're winning that category 15-3.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things and still a lot to build on and grow from. We'll see how they handle the last 4 minutes. And for Coach Brock and his Texans, I think he just wanted to clean things up. As you said, it was too easy a basket for Cunningham. And want to remind his team, you got 4 minutes, let's play hard and finish this game strong.
I want to shout out director Travis Winter, producer Mike Scoble, graphics coordinator Sarah Duarte, and our entire Arizona crew here bringing you Big 12 women's basketball. Everybody doing such a fantastic job across the board. We appreciate you. So out of the timeout, it'll be Roseboro, who leads all scorers with those 19 points. Willis giving it up. Roseboro with the shot clock winding down. Oh, she is silky. 21.
21, and that was over Brea Cunningham. Going left, too.
I'm telling you what, she looks like a WNBA guard. When you can eat wherever you want, that's impressive. Mylene Rolfe thought about the 3, backs it out. Paulina Paris on the wing, runs into a double team, doesn't get the roll. Battle for the rebound, jump ball is called, and the possession arrow is pointing at Tarleton State.
Yeah, look at this basket, reading the screens, and that was a great shot.
The elevation, the body control. She is a hooper.
She is. Yeah, so she has 21 points out of the 37. The rest of the team has 16.
She has showed up and showed out for sure. Sanford trying to handle the defensive pressure and does. Gets it across the timeline, wants to give it up to Roseboro and does. 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Fluker denied. Cunningham with block number 4. Adia Barnes is saying go, 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 push, push, push.
Yeah, I agree. See, they need to really, they're walking the ball down too much. And
inside to Cunningham. She is money on the block. She's got 15 points.
So that's something they scored there. Arizona scored there, but they need to play faster. That means you run the floor. Everyone needs to run.
Roseboro surveying the defense. The double comes, she waits for the defender to fly by, too strong, gets her own rebound, because of course she does. Jump ball is called, and it will be Cats basketball.
Oh, what an effort by Roseboro. So let's take a look here. So you get a jump there from the freshman, and because she jumped, she didn't box out Roseboro. But I love the effort. I love the effort, everyone going after the ball.
Roseboro with 9 rebounds to go along with her 21 points. She also has 1 assist. What an impressive performance. Arizona leading 62-37. Cats have led by as many as 25. 2 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Arizona winning this quarter 14-6. Shot clock into single digits. Okay, Katarina. Before the basket, offensive foul is called. Cunningham creating space, whistled for the personal foul.
Wow, let's take a look here. So here's a drive. Knizovic. Oh, I missed that foul on Cunningham, but obviously the officials saw something I didn't.
Willis gets the screen. Sanford thought about the 3, puts it on the deck, step back 3, doesn't get the roll. Harris trying to control. That ball's poked out of bounds by the Texans. It will be Arizona basketball. Excellent effort by Tara Ubiatis, but doesn't quite work. Grace Booth checking in for the Texans, as is Joran Ross.
Number 24, Joran Ross.
Ross off the bench, and that'll do it for Brea Cunningham. Terrific day at the office for her. 15 points, 8 rebounds.
Yeah, she's getting better every single game.
And I thought she should have 4 blocks. Our official statistician has only credited Cunningham with 3, but again, defending that rim beautifully for the Cats. Inside to Ross, she turns, gets it back out to Wolf. Shot clock getting low. Wolf off the bounce. Short, battle for the rebound. Bodies go flying, and it will be Texans basketball.
Arizona's number 13, Mylene Rolfe. 4th personal.
Rolfe picking up the personal foul.
I think that's her 4th.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, and that's 4. Yeah, I guess because it was an offensive foul, they're not on the free throw line because now Arizona's over the limit.
Under a minute to go, Arizona in control, looking for win number 2 on the season. Good defense there. And this is what Arizona likes to do. Not necessarily come up with the steal, but disrupt and get those tips and get the offensive players thinking and overthinking.
Well, they're definitely being disrupted. They don't have as many steals as they normally do, but it's still very disruptive. They only have, well, they do have 10 tonight.
Had 11 steals against UTA. Nice bucket by Elise. And chance of U of A rain down as the Wildcats look to salt this win away. We've seen Dew get her first basket in a Wildcats uniform. Katarina a little bit off, but Mylene Rolfe comes up with the easy steal. That's 11 steals. Aaron Tack in and out from 3.
That was
the
a good
entire
shot.
bench wanted that one to fall. And Paulina Paris will dribble it out. That will do it as the Cats win 62-39 in the first ever meeting against Tarleton State. Cats improving to 2-0 on the young season and improved to 2-0 at home. It's career win number 152 for Coach Barnes. Up next, the first road trip of the season at UC San Diego at 3 o'clock local on ESPN Plus on Sunday afternoon. Joan, what impressed you most about the Wildcats tonight?
Well, again, I thought their defense was on point, except for on Roseboro, but she had a heck of a game. But I like the fact that Adia Barnes is playing a lot of different players, getting combinations, and Cunningham, again, stepping up and looking good. I mean, she's had a couple fouls, but she looks good.
All right, so Arizona now 2-0 on the season here at home, but now it's the first road trip of the season at UC San Diego on Sunday. This is going to be the third of 4 games in 9 days. What do you want to see from the Cats on the road?
Well, hopefully Skylar Jones can play again.
Yes.
Because she had a terrific game. But I think the thing they still have to clean up is their offense. Run the break, go fast break a little bit better, and just a little bit more continuity in their offense. Other than that, I think they have a lot of good pieces here in this team.
Arizona has 702 wins as a program. The person next to me racked up a lot of those victories. For the second time in a row, it will be Brea Cunningham